All right, it's May 31st, and I've got some interior going on here. So I just got done sewing all these cushions up. And man, if you haven't built box cushions before in weird trapezoidal parallelogram shapes, oh, don't forget the triangle. Yeah, I'm no by no means a sewer, or a seamstress, I should say. But wow, yeah, these were fun. So I got all the material from Sailrite, backing and zippers and the batten and the foam and all that stuff, everything except for these little buttons. And but it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, let me show you how all this works. It's kind of, let's see, I'll go back here. All right. And so yeah, I think I made 8 cushions and I only messed up 4 of them. So, you know, not too bad. But dang, I was having it's like you think you have it laid out right, and then you flip it inside out and the outside was in, and geez Louise, I struggle with that. But so this is like for an extra little bunk. Not an extra, but maybe just a sleeping area. Let's see, is that coming in? Sort of. Yeah, there we go. So this piece won't be there all the time, but that gives me enough room to. Oh, that's actually nice. Okay, so yeah, getting closer, and then this just folds up here. This gets stowed somewhere, I'm not sure where yet. But, whew, this is a big job. It's taken me about a week. And, yeah, but all in all, I think it turned out pretty good. So, looking a lot better than it was a month or 2 ago. All right. So, let's see. That's about it. I think, let's see, the last thing we did, I built these doors. And showed you that, I think. And I think that's it for an update. But what I did on the box cushions, I'm not, now, you know, take this for what it's worth, because I am not gifted in this arena. But what I did is I made a pattern, then I transferred the pattern to the backing material, then I cut out the backing material dead on, like right with the pattern, and then I cut out the foam, and I used like a batten material. So I think if you're going to use the batten, just cut the foam exactly to your dimension, and then started with the fabric and laid that out an inch wider than, in all directions, an inch wider than the foam. So if the foam's 3 inch, 4 inches overall, it'd be 4 inches wider every direction. And then I cut out the corners. So like, see, how would I explain that? Like, say this is the edge of your fabric and it goes all the way to a corner. Then you take a 90, you've got 4 inches, say, on a 3 inch piece of extra, and your foam would come to here. Then from here, you make a cut, and from here you make a cut, and you cut out that corner. Then when you put that together, you sew the corner up, right? And then that just becomes your corner. And as long as you sew them up the right way and have the fabric facing the right way, it's pretty easy. And I put the zipper in. I didn't build like a box. I think that's what it's called. I just put it right between the edge of the fabric, the good stuff, and the backing. So it's right on that corner. And man, I looked at a lot of ways to do these, but this seemed to be something that made sense to me and a fairly easy way to tackle it. So worked out pretty good. You know, there's always little things there. I got this little guy that's kind of poochy, but shoot, all in all, pretty good. So anyway, there's my interior finally, and I've got to do the aft cabin, so maybe some cushions in there, and maybe some deck cushions, cockpit cushions rather. And yeah, oh, it's nice. You can actually sit down, and it's kind of like, you know, sit down and kind of just, it's comfortable now. Hasn't been that way for quite a while. Anyway, thanks for having a look. We'll catch you on the next one.